Hi guys, how are you? Today, I will show you simply how to configure Spring MDC, Mapped Diagnostic Context. To save time, I've already done the coding work, so I'll quickly explain the changes I made to you. First, I have added some dependencies in pom.xml to make Spring MDC work. Important: the normal log4j won't work with Spring MDC. You need to upgrade it to log4j2. But don't worry, you don't have to change any existing log4j logs. It will work without any issues. Now these are the additional dependencies I have added. And here you can see I have excluded log4j from the Spring Boot starter dependency. That's because it may pull log4j and cause conflicts. You can try with or without that change. Now let's see the changes in application properties, okay? Here, as usual, we have the log property to store the log. In addition to that, I have provided log file name and logging config property also to tell Spring Boot to look for log4j.xml for logging config data. Okay, now let's move on to log4j2.xml. We provided all the config data in this XML. As you can see there, I have provided the log pattern, the log file path, and file name and bundle application property is used to fetch the property from application properties file. And the default rollover strategy property is set to 7 days, which means a log file will be kept for 7 days and after that it will be deleted. Now I will show you the Spring Boot config file used to set generated trace IDs, which is Spring MDC filter config.java file. Here, as you can see, we have correlation ID to set the trace ID. We are automatically generating correlation ID using uUID and putting it in thread context so that it will be set to the request automatically. And after that, we are filtering the request. See how easy it is? No other boilerplate or unnecessary code required. That's that. Now let's jump onto the controller. Here, I have created a controller and declared a logger, which is the old log4j logger, not log4j2 specific. Inside the controller method, I've called some logger.info statements with messages. Now I'll show you the path where the log file is being generated. Let's open it. And as you can see, the logs are being recorded. There are some logs already generated from previous requests. So now the application is already running. Let's send a request using Postman. Let's click Send. The request is sent. Now we go back to the log file to check for the update. Oh, nothing changed yet? Let's close and reopen the log file. See? The new logs are also being recorded. You can see both the new and old logs here with the trace IDs included. So that's it, guys. I hope this helps you in building Spring MDC in your application. If you want this project for reference, please comment below. I'll share the GitHub link. Thanks for watching, guys!